You can specify that certain parameters are not to be recalled when a scene is recalled. You might want to do this to keep an announcer's mic open and unaffected by other console-wide changes while scenes are being switched, for example. This is the Recall Safe function, and it can be accessed by pressing the Channel Job key in the Display Access section as many times as necessary until the Recall Safe display appears. The Recall Safe function allows you to specify parameters and/or channels that are not to be recalled when a scene is recalled. The Recall Safe function applies to all scenes, including Scene 000. The Channel Recall Safe field displays the channels for which the Recall Safe function is active. The Safe Parameter field lets you turn Recall Safe on or off for individual channels and specify the safe parameters that are to be excluded when recalling scenes. The Global field allows you to select global parameters that can be specified as safe parameters for the entire console rather than individual channels. These parameters can be edited even after they have been assigned Recall Safe status. Parameters that are highlighted in green are Recall Safe parameters, while parameters that appear in black are recallable parameters. Press the Channel Job key as many times as necessary until the Recall Safe display appears. If you engage the Set By Switch button while the Recall Safe display is showing, you can turn Recall Safe on for any channel simply by pressing its Select key. Channels can be selected in the Channel Recall Safe field by using the Layer keys and Mix Matrix keys. In this example, the Layer 1 through 32 key is engaged, allowing you to select channels 1 through 32. Engage the channel 1 through 4 select keys. The selected channels will appear in the Channel Recall Safe field, indicated by green bars. At the same time, the Safe Parameter field Safe button will light, setting Recall Safe status for channels 1 through 4. You can, for example, specify that the EQ settings for a guitar channel are not to be changed when a different scene is recalled. This is known as partial safe. Partial safe setups can be specified via the Safe Parameter field. Select specific parameters for Recall Safe by using the Safe Parameter field buttons, and engage the Safe button in the same way as when specifying Channel Recall Safe. A number of partial safe options are available. To specify the same parameter in all channels, engage the Apply to All Input or Apply to All Output button before selecting the parameter. The Ls9 features a USB memory recorder function that makes it easy to record the console's internal signals to a USB memory and playback audio files that have been saved to a USB memory. Files can be recorded to USB memory in MP3 format. In addition to MP3 files, files in WMA and AAC format can be played back. The USB memory recorder function supports 44.1 kHz and 48 kHz sampling rates. The output from the console's stereo or mix buses can be recorded to USB memory, and audio playback or sound effect files saved on a USB memory can be assigned to and played back via any of the console's input channels. To use the USB memory recorder, it is necessary to first make the appropriate input and output channel assignments. Press the Recorder key in the Display Access section as many times as necessary until the recorder display appears. The stereo L and R buses are assigned to the recorder's inputs by default, so you can record the console's stereo output right away. This setting can be changed as required. Here we'll set the Playback Out assignment. Use the cursor keys to select the Playback Out L channel and press the Enter key. The Input Channel Select display will appear. Here we'll select Stereo in 1 to allow convenient output control. Use the cursor keys to select the Stereo In tab and turn Stereo In 1L on. Since an effect module in the virtual rack is initially assigned by default, a confirmation dialog asking if it's OK to change this setting will appear. We do want to disconnect the effect in this case, so we select OK and press the Enter key. Check that Stereo In L1 is on, then use the cursor keys to select the Close button and press the Enter key. Assign the remaining channel to the other input in the same way. Save audio files in the Songs folder inside the YPE folder on the USB memory, or in further folders contained within the Songs folder. Files saved in other folders, as well as files in unsupported formats, will not be recognized. Plug the USB memory containing the audio files into the console's USB connector. Then press the recorder key in the display access section as many times as necessary until the title list display appears. MP3 files that do not include ID3 tags that are used to display the song title, artist name, and other information will not be recognized, so use caution when attempting to play MP3 files you have recorded yourself or copied from other sources. Position the cursor at the Play/Pause button and press the Enter key to start playback. To stop playback, position the cursor at the Stop button and press the Enter key. When playing multiple files in sequence, the checked files in the list will play. In the Through All mode, playback will begin at the selected song, and all checked songs up to the end of the title list will be played in sequence. Playback will stop automatically when the songs have been played through once. In the Repeat All mode, playback will begin at the selected song, and all checked songs up to the end of the title list will be played in sequence. Then playback will begin again from the first song. Playback will repeat until the Stop button is clicked. In the Repeat 1 mode, the selected song will play and repeat until the Stop button is clicked. In the Through 1 mode, the selected song will play once, and then playback will stop automatically.